Hey folks, how are we doing today? Welcome back to another episode of Get Good. My name is Ian and I'm joined by Jim today to talk about Get Good at Co-op Part 2. So this is a person who came onto our channel before, roughly about 4 months ago, and this time it's like a little update from him. Jim, how are you doing today?
I'm good. How about you, Ian?
Fantastic. Thank you for joining us today. And I know you're very busy at the front, but really appreciate you putting the time here with us today. Now, my first question here is, for some of those who missed the first part of you sharing your experience as a co-op student here, can you please remind our viewers who you are and what you do at RCD?
So, my name is Jim. I'm a co-op student from the University of Waterloo. And before, I used to only manage the front desk, but now I've actually gone to do a new role in the accessible parking permit.
Okay. And you started at this position how long ago exactly?
For the parking permit one, it was in the middle of February. So
Okay,
it's
but
been.
what about like RCD in general?
Oh, okay. That's last week of August was when I first started.
Last week of August
yeah.
of last year.
Last year,
Right.
yeah.
Wow. Wow. This work term has been quite lengthy.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's usually it's like 3 months, and this
Yeah.
one
This is 8.
yeah. This is 8 months.
Yeah.
Wow. Fantastic. I like it. It almost feels like you're gonna be part of the team permanently, but I know eventually you'll go. So when will be your last day?
Believe as of now, it's either going to be the end of April or might be extended to May the
Oh.
15th. Yeah.
So there's a chance for extension.
Yeah.
Again.
Before, yeah.
Okay. Wow. Now that you're very familiar with our system and our members, I do hope you get to stay for a bit longer. Thank you, Jim. Now, you've been here for a few months now. You're now more of a veteran of RCD. So, what can you tell me about the experience that you've gained in the last few months? What have you learned?
Well, for me, the last a month or two would be constantly switching tasks at the front because there's people coming in for a parking permit. And the most challenging part would be like when I'm processing a permit, someone comes in for other questions or inquiries.
Okay.
Um,
So it's like a little multitask
Yeah.
that you have to manage at the front.
Yeah.
And then there's a lot of folks just out from the public coming in to ask you questions.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
you also have to handle that as
yeah,
well.
yeah.
Okay. Now, what do you find to be the most valuable aspect of this job so far?
Oh, I definitely would say communicational skills
Okay.
between various different groups of people. You have to be different.
Okay.
There's a lot of people that are very pushy. They want to push you to so they can get what they want
Right.
done at the end of the day. But then there's also a lot of people who don't seem like to be in a rush. But then you have to direct them to the right person and
Right.
for
Right. So
help.
you have to use different communication style
Yeah.
when you talk with different people.
Yeah.
That's basically what it comes down to.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Now, do you feel this work term, this co-op work term, added value to your employability? So I'm thinking from the perspective of you in the future.
Yes, definitely. Yeah, 100%. Because I will most likely work in an environment that's fast paced in the future.
Okay.
So the experience I've gained at RCD will first look good on my resume, of course, and then there are because the people that we interact here are different, sometimes different from other groups. So it's really interesting to learn these different communicational or like I think it's patience and understanding for various groups, and that skill will transfer over to where to my next workplace or
Yeah,
anywhere in the
definitely.
future.
Your multitasking skills and your communication skill will be transferable skill set that will be applicable in your next job. Yeah, for sure. And that's why a lot of people, young folks like Jim, are taking on co-op work terms just to get that experience during their college slash university time, right? Instead of just graduating right off the bat with zero experience, now you're gonna have a hard time looking for work.
Yeah.
It's really a good idea to have it done now. Good thinking. I like it. Okay, so Jim, working here for 4 or 5 months now, what is the most challenging part? Challenging part.
I think beginning in the morning it would be traffic.
Okay.
Yeah,
Traffic.
traffic because I travel from like North Shore, West Vancouver to Richmond.
Okay.
There's construction everywhere during this spring, and the summer times were the worst in September and August.
Right,
It's
right.
like
Construction all the time.
yeah,
How long
all
does
the
it
time.
take you to get from did you say North Van?
Yeah, the
North
North
Van
yeah.
to Richmond. How long does that take?
That's like um,
And you're on
on a
are
good
you-
day, right?
yeah,
On a
and
good.
you're driving or are you public transit?
I drive. I drive.
Okay, okay.
So on a good day, it's like 45 minutes.
45 minutes one way.
Yeah. On a bad day, it would be like an hour. So
Oh, an hour.
yeah,
Well,
but-
sometimes could be more. Too.
yeah.
Wow. Okay. So you basically have to wake up like an hour early,
Yeah.
or even 2 hours early ahead,
Yeah.
and then just get ready for the traffic jam. Oh my goodness.
It's just a long distance, yeah. So
Okay. Well, anything else that you find challenging in terms of work environment?
work environment would be different individuals
Okay. Yeah.
that are not understanding what we do. It's like if
Okay.
we provide a free service here, and they often ask for too much,
Right.
and they go beyond the what we can help with.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
So they're looking for something that's more, and that's
Yes.
something that we cannot provide.
Yes.
Like we can show them the door, but sometimes we just can't
Yes.
go through the entire process with
Yeah. A lot of times they're very demanding, right? They're demanding and they're pushing us. So that's also a hard part. It's like when I want to be rude to them, but I can't.
No, of course,
Yeah.
yeah. So what I'm seeing is now that you have to be a bit diplomatic in your connection with the people
Yeah.
coming in to RCD, and slowly you're learning that communication skills needed to be diplomatic. Ooh, I don't know. Did we scare you with this experience? Did we scare you away, Jim?
No, not at all.
All right. So last question here, Jim. I just want to ask: do you have any advice, any further advice? Because from part one, you already recommend folks to give co-op a go, give it a try. It's really good. Any further advice to add on to that?
Add on to that is really for the students, be brave, seek in every opportunity, because when I first looked at RCD, I've not say never, but I've rarely worked with people with disabilities in the past, and I was a little bit hesitant. But for all those students out there, give everything a try. You're not going to find a job after you graduate if you don't have any experience. It's going to be hard, so any experience is valuable, and the one at RCD will definitely be the one that I'll remember the most.
Fantastic. And yeah, folks out there are a lot of nonprofits who are in need of your help. So they may be also looking for short-term students, such as co-op students, to help out in the organization, or maybe they're looking for volunteers. Either way, you get the experience you need to land a permanent job after you graduate. So highly recommend you to start looking for them now and plan around it, and hopefully everything lines up afterwards. Thank you, Jim. Thank you for your time. And folks, thank you for sticking around, and we'll see you again next month. Have a good one.